All right. Well, good morning. What is today? It's Pi Day. Happy Pi Day. 3.14. March 14th, 2025. My name is Jason. I'm 54 years old. I have prostate cancer that metastasized to my spine. And in this channel, we talk about it. Doing a walking video. I got inspired to get out and go walking. I've been watching some videos. A friend that lives in Corsica on a channel called Life is a Beach. And I'm getting a little motivation from seeing some of his journey and what he does. And man, Corsica's beautiful. It ain't too shabby here. But anyway, so there's some stuff to catch up on that I didn't mention in my last video. If you were following along in December, you knew I went down to Arizona. Both my parents were in the hospital for different reasons. Well, my dad was still in the hospital in January, and at the end of January, they sent him home on a hospice. And he passed away February 2nd. That's been kind of rough. I think this might be the first time I've openly just said it. It's been, I don't know. I don't know. It's a challenge. You know, we get to our age and it's tough to lose a parent. And, I don't know what I'm going to say about it. What else is going on? Let's talk about other stuff. I just went and did my lab work with the VA. So, I'm out on a walk. I've got a camera again. And again, there's this bench with flowers on it. But this time there's a picture. Let's see if I can... Yeah. That's thoughtful. Somebody comes down and puts flowers. However often. I don't know how often. The lights. It's about 9:45 in the morning. So the light's just wrong for any good pictures. And I should have left the camera in the car. And it's 38 degrees Fahrenheit. What is that in Celsius? Well, 3 degrees, about 3 degrees Celsius. So it's a beautiful morning. Geese are out. I don't know if you can see that. And you hear them honking in the background, and I don't know what they're doing. They're just hanging out, watching people walk by. So what else is going on? Oh, work. Frickin' A, work. I've hinted at having some struggles with work. This treatment's brutal. And it affects our cognitive function, this ADT, the hormone therapy. It affects us sometimes in ways we don't understand. So I used to play chess a lot, and I wasn't great, but on the chess.com app, I had a rating of about 1200 before COVID. And then when COVID hit, and I was in the hospital with COVID for a week, things went downhill, and my rating just fell through. It wasn't good. I forget the number exactly, but 300 or 400 for a little while. And then it took coming out of COVID, it took time to work that back up. And I got up to about 800 and started teasing 900 again. Things were looking pretty positive. And then I got diagnosed with cancer. And then through my cancer diagnosis, I got started treatment. And the treatment has driven my rating way down. Not way down. again, but morning. Kyle, how are you? I won't stop you. Didn't recognize a friend from work. And drove my rating down. And so I'm sitting about at 800. And that's not good. That's beginner level. So all that to say, I've had some cognitive issues. I don't think the way I used to think. And my work, my job requires me to be a very, very on top of it person. Always forward looking, always side looking. And I did really good at it till treatment. Now I'm not staying ahead of things. I'm not staying on top of things. And it's been noticed over the last year, the degradation. And earlier this week, my manager and his manager approached me and asked me to step down as a supervisor. Asked me if I'd volunteer to step down. That's how that stuff works. That's a kick in the junk. But I kind of also knew it was coming. So what we did is there's a project at work that we haven't been doing we've been talking about doing for years now, and we've never been able to dedicate resources to doing this project. So the project's in my wheelhouse. It's in my skill set. I've been passionate. I've been the squeaky wheel about trying to get it done. So, hey, slow down. So I'm going to be the project lead, and we're going to dedicate resources, and we're going to fix this. And so this will be about a 2-year rotation, and they're going to see where I'm at in 2 years and decide what to do then. So step down, of course, comes with financial losses. Losing a significant amount of money, but that's how it is. You're not doing the job, you don't get paid to do. You don't get paid to not do the job. So that's been very deflating, very depressing, I feel very inadequate. I feel very, I've let myself down. I've let my team down, and it sucks. It sucks. Oh, it's been an emotional few months. It's just never ending. There's always a challenge around the corner. So, the geese are loud today. And my dad passing away now, and my step down is effective tomorrow. So, yeah. This is my last day as a supervisor of license training. Oh well. I'm out for a walk. I brought the camera, but the light's bad. It's too high, too sharp, too contrasty. I feel like there was other stuff I was going to say. I'm stalling because the hair. So, I got my labs done for the VA today. Next week, I get my labs done for my medical oncologist. My next shot is on April 7th. So we always do labs before that, see what your PSA is. When I started the hormone therapy, one of the side effects was losing hair. Losing like arm hair, armpit hair, chest hair, leg hair. The coarse, dark hair that I had. And I was a hairy guy. Well, I've noticed new hair growth, new dark, coarse hair growth on my arms and legs. So I don't know what that means. Does that mean my body's readjusted to how to grow hair without testosterone? Does that mean my testosterone's coming up? Hey, goosey goose. Does that mean the drugs are starting to wear off and they're not as effective? Does that mean, which is allowing my testosterone to come back? I don't know. I really don't know. I wish I knew. I wish I knew what this meant. But it's got me nervous about the set of labs coming up. It's got me nervous about my PSA. So what does it mean if my PSA goes up? Well, if we stick with the original plan, the next step, once my PSA starts rising again, was chemotherapy. Which the more I'm into this, and the more research I do, the more I learn about it, the more I talk to others, I'm really not a fan of that idea. Not really a fan of poisoning the entire body for the hopes that the cancer cells might get hit. So I don't know. There's Pluvicto, there's other treatments out there now too, which is, so there's targeted therapies. So if I can keep this at bay long enough, then maybe one of those will be an option. And yeah, we'll see. Oh, I think this is going to be a short walk today. I think I'm going to turn around. This is just a short walk. My back's hurting. My physical therapy ended, and I've noticed a recurrence of the lower back pain that got me sent to physical therapy. So physical therapy was useful. It helped a lot. And now that I'm not doing it, of course, things get worse again. But yeah, I guess I don't have much else to say. I felt like there was a lot I wanted to say, but I think the amount I wanted to say was in the weight of the things, my job and my dad. So I just wanted to share those. But we'll call it done. I'm just gonna walk back, look for some picture opportunities. All right, love you all.